Don't allow life to keep you from your purpose. Stir up offense, magnify fear, or perpetuate insecurity. You weren't created to be led by your feelings. You were created to be led by the Spirit. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Grab your gloves because we're about to pour some magic. My name is Tammy, and I'm so glad you joined the chaos with me today. We are going to do something amazing today. This is what I've been working on behind the scenes, and I'm super excited to share it with you, my friends. Meet the Woodland Trio. This is 3 hedgehogs. They are a set. They all have different poses, and they're so stinking cute. Now, my masters, I found these hedgehog trios at an estate sale, and they were immaculate condition. I brought them home, and I thought, what could I do to them to make them have that wow factor about them? So, remember a couple of videos back, we done a test where we put glitter on castings, and then we put silicone over it and made a mold out of it, and we got that sparkle from the glitter. Well, I took my hedgehogs and I put glitter all down their backs because their backs look like pine cones, made of pine cone. I don't know, it's hard to describe. I'm not going to show you one because it will give it all away. I want you to follow along in the video and don't fast forward, don't be peeking to the end. I want you to follow along in the video and us move through it, create them together, and then at the end, demold them together. But this one right here is Pebble, Thistle, and Little Nibble. You can name them yourself if you want to. This one's $45, $50, and $55. And I know you're adding that up real quick in your head. Well, that's $150, Tammy. If you buy the whole set, I'm going to knock off $30 and you'll get it for $120. That's shipping and everything. $120. Okay, let's get to creating these precious little hedgehogs. First, their noses are quite long. So I want to do their noses in these little black beads. So we're going to use that Promise epoxy, the 1 hour Promise epoxy, to do that with. I know some of you like to do UV resin, and that's fine. I don't like to do UV resin when I'm doing a epoxy resin project. I like to stick with what I'm doing. Like if I'm doing a UV resin project, then I like to stick with UV resin. If I'm doing an epoxy resin project, I like to stick with epoxy resin. Now, if there's like a bubble on the edge that I need to fix, I'll throw some UV resin down in there and that'll be that. But other than that, I like to stick with what I'm using. So we're going to take these beads, we're going to pack them down in their little noses, we're going to let that cure, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Are y'all ready? I'm super excited. All right, I went and dropped the rest of my, we would only need a little bit of this 1 hour Promise epoxy, and I made up 40 mils, 20 of A and 20 of B, because I wasn't sure what the least amount was that you could mix up. So to be on the safe side, I just did 20 and 20. So I didn't want to waste it. So I poured the most of it in one of my mold housings at the bottom to level it out. So let's go ahead. Now, one of our hedgehogs, we're going to have to turn the mold this way. Is it this one? Yes, this one. Because his little nose is right there. Can you see it? Right there. So we're going to have to tilt the mold this way. But these two, I think might be all right. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this little stick right here. And I'm going to drop that resin. I might could pour it. I'll squirt a little bit of alcohol down in there. And hopefully we won't get any bubbles in his little nose. I can't see it. Not in this one. This is the only one I can't see down in his nose. Okay, that's good. I know that has to be in the nose because it has nowhere else to go. Alright, now we're going to get these out. Let me see. Let me find something to prop it up. We'll use my turtle here. Let's get the beads out. Okay. And I'm just going to drop a scoop of the beads down in there. And then I'm going to take my little stick here and make sure they all went down in there. Yep, there we go. And it'll probably be, yeah, I'm just going to roll it on its side, leave it on its side like that. That's perfect. But you can't let it roll. You have to put something in front of it. You can't let it roll. Yeah, there we go. So I'll make sure his nose is right face down, and I'm going to put that there so he can't roll anymore. And then I'm going to take one of my little dogs here and put him right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to spritz some alcohol down, and this one's down in the area where the nose is at. And then we're going to pour a little bit down in there. Okay, that's plenty. And then we're going to get us a little scoop of these black beads. Pour them down in there. And then I'm going to take my little stick here and just make sure they all go down in that little nose. There we go. That might be too much, but he'll be all right. I'm just going to get some of that resin out of there. I put too much resin in there. Okay. And he can just set flat. And this one can too, I think. I haven't cast it in these before. I only cast it in that one time. To make sure that my glitter backs came out before I introduced them to you all. I had to make sure they turned out like I wanted them to, because I wanted this to be a really big surprise for you all. Because I know we all enjoy making our little resin friends. You can put bows on them, hats on them. I mean, there's really no, there's all kinds of ways that you can do these. There's no wrong way to do it, is what I'm trying to say. Just use your imagination and let it run wild. Okay, we might have got too many in this one's nose. So, I can't remember which one it was that didn't have a... so, I'm just going to dig some of them out. Yeah, it's this one. I'm quite sure. Yep. It's Little Nibble. He doesn't have a real big nose. So remember that. Little Nibble's nose isn't that big. But the other two have longer ones. You know. You'll see them when we demold them. You'll get to see them. They are so cute. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let that cure. And then we're going to brush in a mica powder. Right here where their feet are at. I think I'm going to go with one of my chameleons. See their little feet right here? We're going to dust that area with some chameleon powder and bring it out. And all of them have the little feet right there. And then that one's the same way. I don't want to pick him up and move his little beads. You could also do gold beads. That would be really cute. You could, I think I'm going to paint their toenails too. So, yeah, we're going to make them so cute. All right, I will see you all in about an hour when that's cured, and we'll move to the next step. See you later. I know what we're going to do with these little beads that were left over. We're going to place them in their eyes. Hopefully, I can get that to work. I think he's got some alcohol on his eyes or something. Okay, I got that one in. I can't get it off of the stick. I should have put some resin in there. Alright, where's the container? There we go. Now we got it going on. Yeah. Can you see in there his little eyes? Alright, I'm going to finish the other two. Okay, I got their eyes in there, so I will see you in an hour. See you later. I wasn't real sure how much we would need, so I mixed up, let's see, 4 mils. Is it in mils? Milliliters. Yeah, milliliters. I mixed up, no, it was 6. Is it 6? No. I get it right here in a minute. I mixed up, 300 mils of my Bondcrafter epoxy resin. I wasn't sure how much we're going to need to fill up all 3, but I'm going to use my Octopus Fluid ink and espresso, and then we're going to use some of this Super Sparkle Gold. This is a reflection glitter. It's really beautiful. If you haven't seen them yet, you really need to get you one and try it out, because you're going to want every one of them in Laura's shop at Laura's Art Corner. I'll throw her link down below and my discount code up above if you'd like to give them a try. So let me move these over here, and we're just going to go ahead and drop this ink in our resin and then get our glitter in there. And I don't want this real dark. I want it transparent. So let's try 2 drops. And go ahead and put our glitter in there. And then let's get that stirred up. Let's see where we're at. These little hedgehogs are so precious. So precious. Oh, that glitter is beautiful. I think I'm going to do one more drop. That's really dark. Very pigmented. So I don't want to get it too dark. We might even do one more drop, my friends. Yep. Okay, let's see what we're looking like. Perfect. That's perfect. Yes. I'm making sure I scrape around my cup really good and get the bottom of my cup really good. Okay, can y'all see that glitter? Oh, it is so sparkly. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. See it? It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to close this before I knock it over because I will. Okay, let's start on Little Nibble. I'm going to spritz some alcohol in Little Nibble. And then we're going to go ahead and pour Little Nibble. I'm going to pour slow so it can fill up every little area of our little friend here. We want to make sure we get him filled up. All right, that looks good. And then we're going to pour Thistle. And Pebble is the biggest mold, so hopefully we have enough. I don't know, my friends. I might have to mix up some more. Oh, let's cross our fingers. Cross your fingers and toes that we get this one filled with this resin right here. Come on now. We can do it, you guys. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Yes, we're going to make it. We are going to make it. Stop it. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more in this one because it needs a little bit more. I was trying to be, I was trying to save on resin to make it with the next one so I didn't fill this one completely up. You know, resin shrinks as it cures, so you want to make sure you get them filled up completely. And this one could use a little bit more in it too. All right, we've got a teeny bit left. And I'm going to fill these little molds up right here. These are my cute little charms that I made, little molds that I made. And I've already filled in certain areas of them. This is a lip, a pair of lips, and the teeth I put in gold. And this purse has a crystal bow in it. So I did that in gold. And then the lipstick has crystal diamonds on the bottom of it. I probably shouldn't have done them in that glitter because it's not going to show the crystals in them really well. Transparent colors show crystals the best. Okay, let's see here. Did that one go over? It sure did. I filled that one up a little too much, didn't I? Ruh-roh. Okay. Get that cleaned up. All right. Now we wait. I'm going to spritz a little bit of alcohol on the top of them to pop those surface bubbles. And then I'm going to pour the remainder of this resin in here, and I will see you all when it's time to demold. See you later. Are y'all ready to get these out and see what they look like? Oh, I'm super excited. And I have some ideas for them that I can share with you. So I'm just going to squeeze the outside, pull it outward, and then this little nibble will come right out. Look at that. Look at the glitter down his back, just dancing around like a crystal mold. Oh, he's so cute and so sweet. Hi there, little guy. It's so cute. Oh, we're going to fix you up so stinking cute. Isn't that sweet? Just so sweet. Look at his little smile. His little feet. Oh, he's so cute. Look at his little eyes. Now, you could also, if you could find some of those little eyes to put in there, little colorful ones, that would work too, because they set nicely on the inside of the molds. That's what I like about these molds. There's a little section right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can point to it and show you while I'm squeezing out the mold, if I can do it at the same time. You see right there? That's the eye. And it has a little hole there. And it will hold a little eye, whatever kind of little eye you want to put in there. But it has to be small enough. But it will definitely set right in those pockets. All three of them will. So that's the really great thing about setting their eyes. You could do these a darker color. You could do them... I'm trying to see what that is right there. I don't know, but I don't like it. So I just snipped it off. I don't know what that was. But I didn't like it. It just looked off. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I see what it was. It's a little piece of silicone. A little flap laying there. And the resin set underneath it. But, yeah, I didn't like it. It just looked out of place. I don't know. But this one is so sweet. Okay, now let's get to, and this is a little nibble. This is thistle. So let's try to get thistle out. Now, thistle and pebble, they probably want to be tougher to get out. So we might have to put some silicone oil in there to get these little guys out. Because they're a little bit harder. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Don't get the silicone on your gloves, though, because if you do, then it's going to be harder for you to get them out. So I just take a paper towel, drop some down in there. And the silicone oil is the best choice for your molds. It's only going to condition them and help them out more, you know? Versus harsh soaps and stuff. And now I'm just going to take it on my table and roll it. Get that silicone good around everything in there. And hopefully this little guy will pop out for us. I had trouble with one of them. I can't remember which one it was. But they weren't resin pieces. Because the only one I've casted is a little nibble. I have not casted these in resin. What I'm talking about removing them is the master. I've made so many of these molds because I was getting ready for the sale of them. So I have a bunch stacked up getting ready for people to buy them. And that's what I mean. The master was hard to get out. Alright, let's see. I'm pushing from the bottom up. And I might have to get off camera to do this because I'm going to have to hold it up against me and y'all probably aren't going to be able to see. Okay, I ended up having to get them out little nibble comes out very easy. This one right here, it's a little bit harder, but he comes out fairly easy too. But thistle is contrary. I had to get a little bit of help with thistle. And what I did was I just pushed from the bottom, and then I let my mom grab a hold of his feet. And, you know, my mom is doesn't have a lot of strength, you know. So it's, if you get help getting thistle out, the other person doesn't need much strength. You know, even a child could help you get it out. So, yeah, I want to let you know that. I don't want to keep it from you. Thistle is, you're going to need help getting thistle out. Maybe. I don't know. I did. So, but I got all of them out. You seen Pebble. I mean, a little nibble. This is Thistle. And Thistle got hungry. Because look, he dropped food down in his mouth. His nose, I put too many beads in it. But his eyes look good. So, yeah. But that's Thistle. Now, they look a little shinier down their backs because of that silicone oil. See, this one doesn't have any oil on it. So, that's how they're going to look. How Little Nibble looks. You see how this one looks a little more shinier? That's because of the silicone oil. This is how they're going to look. And that glitter just dances around on them. You don't need to add glitter. You have glitter already in your mold. Right there down his back. So glitter is already added into the mold. This is super, super cute. Very neat set. I absolutely love them. And now meet Pebble. Isn't Pebble cute? Look at that. So sweet. And the glitter, you can't see the glitter because the silicone oil is on their backs. I tried to take them to the sink and wash it off, but it's still shiny. Let me go see if I can do it again. Because their backs look just like this one. See how that glitter's dancing around? They have it all on their backs too. But the silicone oil is taken away from that. Let me go see if I can get it off. Okay, I give them a little bath. Yes, they got a little bitty bath. So let's see. Oh, there's that glitter. There we go. Now you can see the glitter. He still needs to dry. Yeah. He still needs to dry some. And then you can see that one's glitter. A lot better. But he's still a little wet. Yep, see? He's got water still on him. I'm trying to dry them with this, but it's, they're like a little porcupine back. And I know they're hedgehogs, but my towel is sticking to their backs. There we go. Let me see if I can get you down. See there? See how that glitter dances around on their backs? So sweet. I love this set so much. Oh, that's the 1 hour promise epoxy right there. See, that's not on my hedgehog. That's that 1 hour promise epoxy. Can you see how it's separated from the rest of him? It's clear on the tip of that nose. So that's what you're seeing. I don't know why it made that white mark, but it did. That's not on my hedgehog. I am certain of that. So that's Pebble. Thistle. Little Nibble. And here they are, ready to get into something. Don't they look sweet? So sweet. I just love them and I had to have them. So who else loves hedgehogs? This is the cutest little set right here. You just have to have these. They are so stinking sweet. So I made 3 sets. Yes, 3, because they are quite on the pricey side, because it did take a lot of silicone. A lot of creativity went into these, a lot of work, a lot of time went into these. So yeah, this one's 45, 50, 55. That's 150 bucks. But like I said, if you get the whole set, I'll knock 30 bucks off and you can get it for 120. And that's giving you a huge discount. That's free shipping. All that's included. So yeah, they are super duper sweet and a must have if you love resin art. And if you love a cute hedgehog. Okay, now let's see what we can do to cutesy them up a little bit more. Let's Resin has these chrome markers here. And we're going to use one of these gold ones. Let's see. This is the one I want. Right here. That's the one we're going to use. And we're going to go right on the back here. Let me show you what I'm going to do. And if I'd have thought about it, I wish I would have taken my, let me find it, my Monteo Chameleon Mica in Silence Forest, because it has that gold look to it. It throws off gold hues. I wish I would have taken it and brushed in the mold the head, the belly, and the hands with the chameleon, and then left the back alone. That would have been really pretty. But I think these are going to look best with translucent colors instead of opaque because of the glitter. But then again, I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll have to see if opaque colors will look pretty in this too. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's get busy. I'm going to show you in real time how I'm going to do this. I'm trying to get some of that ink down here on my nib. Let me show you how I'm going to do it, and then I'll put you on a time lapse to finish it. So we're going to go right on top there, like that. And cutesy this little hedgehog up. I think this is going to really make it stand out. Just like that. So I'm going to finish the rest and then I'll be back. I finished all of them. And I think they look super cute. What do you think? Let me know. Now I want to make sure their little smiles come out. So I'm going to get my Artex SimTap acrylic markers out. And we're looking for the red. So that's going to be this one. This is a great set of markers if you would like to try them out. I'll put them in my description box for you. They have a little thing inside that you just shake it. Sorry, I lost my cap on the other end. That's how you push and get more ink out of this end. So, let's see what this will look like. Okay, that's cute. Then let's do these other two. There we go. I'm just going to do the tongue on that one. I did the tongue and the bottom lip on these. I just did the tongue on that one. I think that looks better. So let's see if we can wipe that off. Put a little bit of alcohol on these little Q-tips here. Let's see if we can redo that. Ruh-roh. It's on there pretty good, isn't it? But I'm getting it off. I like it like that. So I'm going to leave that one like that. Oh, and that's the one I liked. So let's wipe some of this off. Okay, that's perfect. I like that, yes. Okay. And I love how these markers come in this cute little box. I do have a video where I reviewed these. And I swatched every color. It's a nice little set of acrylic markers. Okay. Next, let's see. What else can we do to finish these off? I kind of wanted to do something on their toes. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to take this other chrome marker by Let's Resin, and I'm going to use this one that has this tip. And we're just going to do the tips of their nails. I don't know why my marker's not working. I'm just going to use the other one. I think it was this one, yeah. Think that looks cute? Here we go. Now I'm going to do these other ones. I think I am finished with them. I think that looks super cute. Just so adorable. So let me know what you would name them. And let me know what else you would do to create them. How would you create a set? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. And let me know what you think about these little guys. My cute little Woodland trio. So cute. I hope y'all don't hit me too hard with buying these because I didn't make a whole lot. Like I said, I made 3 sets. So I hope I don't get hit too hard with them because it's one of me and a bunch of you all. But I'll get them made. So no worries. If you want to buy them, go ahead and grab them. Like I said, there'll be 3 sets in my shop right now, and I'll be constantly working on them behind the scenes. I just cannot wait to make a few more sets of them. They are super cute. Now let's go ahead and demold these. This is one of my little flower molds right here. And then here's my little charms. Cute, cute little charms. I'm just going to take this blade right here. Just go in the center. Get that center cleaned out. Isn't that cute? And then here's the little lipstick. Got a little over pour there. Uh-oh, I got a bubble in the thing on it. Oh well, we'll just cut that off and use this in a resin piece. It has diamonds right here. I don't know if you can see them dancing around and sparkling. They're right through here. I have another one right here. Let's see if I got that one to come out. Yeah. So I just take that and go around in there and clean it out. There it is. I just got a bubble in that other one. But they're super cute. And then here's the lips. I think it is so cute. Let me clean this out. Look at that. Little gold teeth. Isn't that cute? And then this purse is the same. I had extra resin left over, so I just made a few of these. They would be so cute on a little charm bracelet or a little chain for your purse, which we're going to be making in an upcoming video. I'm waiting on the mold that I ordered to make it, and we're going to use some of these charms. But yeah, that's going to be a fun video. We're going to make some charm bracelets. And then I have an upcoming video where we're going to be making some rings. And you are not going to believe how I made them. They're going to be so cute. So I can't wait to share that with you. We got a lot of upcoming videos that are going to be awesome. I think you're really going to enjoy them. So make sure you have your notification bell turned on so you don't miss any of my videos when they come out. And it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends. Make sure you snag a set of these. They're super cute.